Let me be real with y'all. I have filmed this apartment tour 3 times. Reason being is our apartment is actually pretty small and it's tough to show you a full picture. I can't zoom out anymore. So I'm gonna give this one more go trying it a different way. I've promised y'all an apartment tour and here it is. Please enjoy. The first thing you'll notice when you come into an apartment or any home in Korea is that there's a little landing area here, and that's because people do not wear their shoes inside. So many places also have these kind of cabinets that house their shoes. Let me turn on a light here so you can see. We've got rain boots, other boots, all sorts of shoes down here. Some beautiful flowers that the church got us. And then this is where my purse is as kind of a landing spot. Now, when you come into our house, the first thing you see is the kitchen. The second you step inside, here you are. This is where all the food happens. And if you live in the West, you will notice that we do not have an oven, we don't have a microwave, and we do not have a dishwasher. But what it lacks in appliances, it makes up for in charm. We've got a little 2-burner gas range. This is where we dry our dishes. We hang some other dishes there. We've got plenty of storage for things like that. This is a cool appliance. This is a water filter. So instead of having Brita or anything like that, we just get our water straight from here. This is where we can get boiling hot water for a cup of tea, and this is where we can get cold or lukewarm water to drink. Finally, we've got a pretty cool fridge. It's got this little cubby hole that you just push open and it leads you straight inside. So if you have things that you use often, like vitamins or milk, like we do, it's easy to access. Our table and chairs were given to us by some really nice folks at the church. We're so appreciative and we love them. There's a little room over here. This is where we have our laundry machine. It's a very tiny room. Just a laundry machine inside, some recycling, and the things that we use to wash clothes. Now, right off of the kitchen, you'll notice we have our living room. Beyond those curtains actually is a balcony, and that's where we hang dry our clothes. But since it's a little messy, and also since I'm drying unmentionables, I'll have to save that for another time. What's this robot over here, you ask? Well, this is our air conditioning unit. Most places in Korea are not cooled with central air, so they have these cool units that exist by themselves. This is a sleeper sofa we got for just about 180 bucks. It is super comfortable and we are really looking forward to having some more friends use it. Now this wall is kind of mental institution-y white. We really would love to have a painting here by Klimt that we love. We would love to have some family photos here. Unfortunately, the walls are cement, so we are looking for ways to hang those things. Now, finally, in this room, we have our entertainment center, which is probably my most favorite feature of this room. We are able to display some of our books. We have some family photos, some cool little knickknacks, DVDs, games. We spend a lot of time in here together. There's our trusty vacuum cleaner. We can't find a better place for it, so here it is. Oh, and this big thing over here, that thing, of course, is our rice cooker. We leave it out because we use it every day. This is our intercom system. It looks a little dated because it is, but it works just great. We use it for food deliveries and when people come to visit. So this is something that we use all the time and it's very handy. Moving on to the study, this is where Inwan prepares his sermons. As you can tell, he is preparing one right now, which is why I will not take any responsibility for his workspace. But he expertly crafted a closet for us. This place is devoid of closets. So we used a little corner in here to hang our clothes. And then there's this tiny little, almost cupboard of sorts where we put some jackets. Here's my workspace. Not quite as busy as Inwan's, but that's probably because I'm not quite as busy as he is. I have a to-do list waiting for me. And thanks as always for being a friend. Now we're moving on to the bathroom. When Inwan and I got this place, we thought, okay, we've got 3 options for decorating: cute, quirky, or elegant. As you can see, we immediately threw the 3rd option out the window and we went with a mixture of the first 2. We've got a cat curtain, we've got a cat rug, we've got little animals holding our toothbrushes. It works for us. Now girls, you'll notice I don't have a lot of storage space here in the bathroom, so I'll show you a solution for that in just a moment. And y'all should know that here in Korea, people use kind of a hand towel sized towels to dry off their bodies. So that is why we have a little stack of them right here. And Casey and Rami, my friends, if you're watching this, he finally did it. Inwan bought his bidet. Now some of you may be wondering what that is over there. That is actually a drain. Most Koreans have what you would call a wet bathroom. That means that they use these cool little slippers in here because the floor is usually wet and they let the water drain through that. They use showering as an opportunity to wash the bathroom sometimes, and to be honest, I'm just not into it, so we've got a dry bathroom. The last room of the house is right here. This is our bedroom. A lot of you will notice this furniture from our days in Texas. Yes, we spent a lot of money to bring it here, but that's because we love it so much. And a lot of you will also notice the hodgepodge of linens on our bed, and that's because we're waiting for our original linens at the dry cleaner. So as soon as they're back, it will look back to normal. We have our dresser over here, and girls, I promised you a storage solution, and here it is. I keep my makeup in there, my hair stuff, and then we've got our dirty clothes over here in the corner, our nightstand, our bed. And these windows actually open up onto the balcony, and you can see here the silhouette of some of our clothes drying. So again, I'll show that to you another day. And also we have our own air conditioning unit in here as well. That is our bedroom. We made it! Thanks again for being so cool about the delay in the apartment tour. I really enjoyed showing you a little piece of where we live, and I hope you enjoyed it too. We look forward to hosting y'all whenever you can come, and we miss all of you as well. God bless.